So, in the last video, I taught you how to create that sacred space for yourself, how to begin to connect with the cards and to set a prayer or an intention before you give yourself or another person a reading. And in this video, I'm going to teach you how to give a one card reading, which I believe is a beautiful spiritual practice, especially for those of you who are just learning to use the cards or wanting to tap more deeply into your intuitive gifts. In fact, that is the one tip I would recommend for all of you who have taken this class. Pull yourself one card every day, journal about it, really just even for 5 minutes. Ask yourself, what else, angels, would you like me to know with this card? What are you sharing with me? So that you're not only reading the card, but you're tapping yourself into what else, angels? What else do you have to say for me? And that is a beautiful way of not only getting to know your cards, but also how the angels speak with you. And a great way to not discount any guidance that you've been receiving because it's written down. So again, you can do that if you like, but a one card reading can be an amazingly simple way to give yourself or another person a message. I've often done this, like in the middle of a shop, or, if I've wanted some guidance for myself before I go to bed, or, the start of a day, especially if I've got something important going on. But as I said, I would recommend that you do this as a daily practice, especially if you are wanting to start to get yourself in the flow and get to know your cards. So you would shuffle the cards. So after you've said the prayer in the last video, so something like, thank you God, all of the angels, all of the archangels for being here with me for this reading, you start to shuffle. And there is no right or wrong way to shuffle the cards, by the way. There is no right or wrong way because you're going to know what is the right thing. If you get a jumping card like I just did, then you want to pay attention to that. But for the purpose of this reading, I'm just going to pull one card for you. And I'm going to say something like, what would you like us to know right now? And I find doing a question really clarifies things. So what would you like us to know right now? And then I will decide which card I am drawn to. So it could be the top one, which I'm going to pull right now, or it could be somewhere in the middle, or a card that pops out. Again, there is no right or wrong. You're just, again, trusting your intuition because there is no right or wrong card. If you have set the intention to receive a message for your highest good or for someone else's highest good, it's going to be the right message. So here you go, live and loud for you. It is the Six of Fire. Oh, I love this card. This is a beautiful knight on his horse, and it says victory, good news is on its way, public recognition or awards. Now that's amazing. So for those of you who are doing work already, or even in this field, if you feel like it's time for you to be more public with your gifts, that's a beautiful thing. But they're showing me that many of you are going to be receiving good news, especially about your job. So it could be a promotion or somebody acknowledging you, a pay rise. It could be attention that is outside of your usual circle, but that is a great card for us to share together. Now remember, if you are asking a question that doesn't feel very related to good news, you would also be like, okay, so what else is this card sharing with me? If somebody was asking about their love life, for example, I might see this as a beautiful reminder of like your knight in shining armor is on his way, that everything is going to turn out well, that you really want to feel really positive about your love life. The same goes with if it was a health question. This is a really good news card. So it doesn't have to be all the message on the card. It could be just what I'm feeling in accordance to some of the message, or not at all. It could be that I'm really noticing the beautiful arrow in the card, and it's like going in the right direction, you're going in the right direction. So different images and different feelings and thoughts will pop up in my head or in my awareness as part of the reading. Remember that you're using the cards as a tool. It doesn't have to be the only thing that you share for yourself and others, which is why I recommend keeping a journal and just literally writing what comes to you when you pull a card for yourself, okay? So again, you can't really do it wrong, but you can see that even from one card there is plenty of guidance there. I also really pay attention to the colours. It might be particular questions or things lend itself to the number as well in this deck. Each deck is very different. Sometimes they only have one word in the cards. In fact, I really recommend that you actually take yourself away from having too much information in the cards and really see what you're drawn to. It could be that you just spend a moment saying, angels, what else do you have to share for everyone with this card? And they're saying that they want you to know that if you're watching this this course and you're going, oh great, you know, we've learned all of this stuff and now what do I do with it? They're wanting you to really have confidence and to move ahead in the way that feels right to you. You don't have to then give public readings, but I feel that there are some of you that will be going, yeah, I'd really like to do this more professionally, or I would really like to share my message on social media, and this is a great sign for you to, yes, go ahead, share your message. The world needs you to be out there and shining, okay? So that is a one card reading, and in the next video I'm going to share with you how to do a more detailed 3 card spread.